We should get there tomorrow. I told you before, Sam. The past just won't let go. Listen, I have something to ask of you. It has to do with that asshole, Higgs.
Sam. Do you remember? It's almost time to go, Sam. I had no idea until you told me. No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone.
Poor Mom. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. Did you forget how to go home? Come on. I'll take you halfway. And then you can do the rest by yourself. Better now? I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me. We used to play together a lot in this place.
You brought me here. I couldn't make the trip on my own.
So long as you have a body to return to, you can't come and go as you please.
So you can't just come back east through here?
Not until you make us whole again, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
I don't know how you sleep. Need a pick-me-up? Welcome to Lake Knot City. What?
Nothing.
Let's go. This cargo is from Port Knot City, bound for Lake Knot. I'll leave these up to you. The dispatch terminal is up ahead. In the meantime, I've got some business to attend to. Later, alligator.
We want to go and pick up all of this cargo because I do believe it's part of what we were supposed to deliver here anyways. So let's go ahead and just grab all of this cargo. We'll just throw it all on the back for now and deliver it as soon as we can. I don't know if these are intended for me or just the items down below, but let's see what happens if we grab these. No, that's way too heavy. Let's not grab that at all. Is it? Let's take a look. Oh yes, look at that. It is quite a drop. Actually, before we leave this area, I wonder, is there anything else to do down below? And it looks like that's about as far as we can go. Anything down there? No, there is not. Very slow going here with such a tremendous load on our back. But we are almost to our destination. So, let's not go down this slope too quickly. Let's go to this terminal and deliver everything that we can.
How's it going? Guys like you make me proud to be part of Bridges. Thank you, Sam.
See, that's the attitude that you should have.
Until the next delivery, then. Stay safe. Welcome, welcome. We're watching your boat the whole way. I hate to be a hard ass, but I've got to ask. Everything you're transporting above board? Nothing dangerous or illicit? I'm sure they checked you on the way in, but I'm gonna have to take a second look. All clear. Not picking up anything unusual. Cargo looks great too. Been a while since we got some of this stuff. Sorry for the hassle. Can't be too careful these days. Oh, we heard you were carrying a Cupid. That right? You're clear to link us up. So we're finally on the network. Long time coming. We won't hold anything back. Capital Knot City will get everything. If all this info sharing makes everyone safer, I'm all for it. You can bet I'm not the only one here who feels that way. I suppose it was better when Bridges 1 first came this way. At least I don't remember terrorists and BTs making our lives difficult back then. Well, be careful out there. The world's not what it used to be. Thank you.
Nice guy.
Finally made it past Ground Zero, Sam. Congratulations. And thank you. It'll only get harder from here, though. When we first came through, it was different. Peaceful. The 3 cities out there, Lake, Middle, and South Knot, were all on board with our plans for reconstruction. Fragile Express was contracted by all 3 and kept supplies moving and people connected. But that all changed a year ago, when the Separatists carried out their attacks. One took out Middle Knot City. They detonated nukes from the old days. Half of South Knot City went up in the other. Casualties were devastating. Bridges doesn't have the resources to link up the remaining cities on its own. We need to secure the support of everyone, even those who want nothing to do with the UCA. Impossible as that may seem.
The situation has changed dramatically since Bridges 1 first went west. The destruction of Middle Knot in particular forced us to adapt a new strategy. It's like Amelie said, we don't have the time or resources to construct another knot on that scale. That's why we've taken to cutting deals with preppers and the like. Our only recourse is to utilize their shelters to bolster the strength of the network.
Takes a special kind of person to live out here on their own. The kind that'll tell us to fuck off if we ask them to join the UCA.
Oh, we know. No one's expecting them to say yes up front. But even if they don't like dealing with most people, they got on okay with Fragile Express.
Don't tell me. You want us to use her credentials to get in good with them.
Bingo. She's agreed to it too.
And in exchange, she gets...
Nothing really. A chance to get back at Higgs, I suppose. I can't blame her for wanting one. He took everything from her and then some. Time heals some wounds, but not hers. The work ahead won't be simple or easy, but it needs doing. Get some rest for now. We'll talk more later.
Here.
For me?
It's called a keeper. It means knot in old words. You can also use it to count stuff. I add a knot when I make a friend.
Okay. Then how about I add another knot every time I see you? This must be very important to you if you were able to bring it here. Very special.
It is special. I made it for you.
I'll treasure it, Sam.
Something to eat?
Why are you here?
Ask your boss man.
No. I mean, why are you here?
Got a delivery for a porter. You're gonna need this on the road ahead. This will ID you as an associate of Fragile Express. It's woven from my blood and chiral crystals. Think of it as a kind of bond. Preppers around these parts won't give you trouble so long as you've got it. We were the only people making deliveries out here. This was our territory. Until Higgs fucked it all up. Me, The Express. Our reputation. All of it.
And now you want to fuck them back. On your own.
I'm not on my own. The cave. Port Knot City. Next to your bed. So far apart, yet somehow we keep meeting. All that BT country in between where I should have been caught in void out. Yet here I am. Here I am.
You can use the beach?
I have a beach. You've got yours. I've got mine. I use it to jump across space. I can't conjure up BTs the way Heeks can, but I can go after him. Chase him to the beach. Problem is, everyone's got their own way in. I'm only allowed to pass through the beach I know and understand. I'm sure you've heard the term multiverse.
You alright?
The jumps take a lot out of me. Suck my blood dry. You're going to Edge Knot City, right? Place is full of terrorists. But if you're dead set on it, then you're gonna have to deal with Heek sooner or later.
Look, I make deliveries, killing monsters and terrorists. It's not what I do.
What if we did it together? I could use my power to help you. We don't have to want the same thing to be on the same side. I could send you across my beach. To any place the Chiralian's thick enough. Any place connected to the chiral network.
What do you expect in return?
I expect you to think it over. Here. Call it an incentive. And call me if you need me. This will keep us connected. See you when I see you.
Interesting. So, a few major things were introduced. At least you're consistent in pointing at the empty case, Sam. So, Fragile has mentioned the multiverse, and she can move through her own beach, basically moving through subspace, and now we can jump between different ports that are on the chiral network, and we want to go and help the preppers, and in turn they will help us rebuild our network. That's new. We have a little storage container full of cryptobiotes, so let's go ahead and eat one of them. I think there was also another new option somewhere in the room. Maybe it was over by Fragile's umbrella. And don't you dare point at that sink. Don't you do it! Son of a whore! Let's go ahead and, before we do a Fragile jump, let's go ahead and let's use the toilet sitting one more time to see if that gives us any type of new grenade. God damn it.
EX grenade number 2.
The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2. As you may have surmised, this model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs. If you would like us to produce more, you need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet. I look forward to your feedback.
And we have shit grenades now. So we have quite an arsenal of biological fluids that we can use to throw at our enemies. Let's go ahead and check out the fragile jump because it is a new option. Literally, it's what it sounds like, and we can teleport to the regions that we've been to prior. And I don't think we want to do this just yet. Let's see if we can leave our private room. Don't you do it. Actually, it appears that there is something now in the weapons case on the wall. So let's go ahead and examine that. Nope. It's just blood and poo grenades. Exactly.
Sam, access the Lake Knot City delivery terminal.
Did we know that that individual was Daddy? Did I miss that, or did we just learn that? I mean, we've guessed that, but did we actually know it? Let's go ahead and activate this terminal.
Sam, to review, your present objective is to extend the chiral network from Lake Knot City to South Knot City. To that end, you'll need to utilize prepper shelters as way stations. Frankly, it won't be easy. Fragile's tried to get some of them on board, but you know how preppers are. More than a few won't want anything to do with the UCA. So we've got to prove to them they're better off with us. Figure out what they need and what we can provide, and then deliver. Do that, and they just might agree to join us. All right, get to it. The list of orders is on the terminal.
An empty container tagged with a fake ID, aka decoy cargo. Could be useful for fooling folks who can't get enough of other people's deliveries.
Your destination is a shelter south of Lake Knot City. The package you're carrying contains a network-ready Evo Devil unit. A special device that applies the principles of evolutionary biology to practical problems. When used in conjunction with a chiral printer, it can recreate items from incomplete structural data. It's a prototype, but so far our trials have been successful. The client is a civilian. We call him the engineer, who's agreed to put the unit through validation testing for us. Be careful. The EDU is a delicate piece of equipment that must be handled with care. If you don't, it can and will break. Oh, and the engineer is second gen, born in the shelter. Not so good with people, but he's a whiz with machines. Or so I hear. Your destination is a shelter south of Lake Knot City. The package you're carrying contains a network-ready Evo-Devil unit. A special device that applies the principles of evolutionary biology to practical problems. When used in conjunction with a chiral printer, it can recreate items from incomplete structural data. It's a prototype, but so far our trials have been successful. The client is a civilian. We call him the engineer, who's agreed to put the unit through validation testing for us. Be careful. The EDU is a delicate piece of equipment that must be handled with care. If you don't, it can and will break. Oh, and the engineer is second gen, born in the shelter. Not so good with people, but he's a whiz with machines. Or so I hear.
ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until...
Well then, let's go ahead and hop on our trike and... Where is our trike? So, nobody in Port Knot City thought to recover my trike and load it onto transport? After everything I've done for them and the people of Lake Knot City. You want me to go out there into the danger zone. Have also opted not to provide me with any transportation.
You're passing through mule territory. Move fast and quiet. Because if they see you, if they catch you, to think that their parents were porters like you who risked life and limb to try and keep our country together. And now their broken children carry on the work without any understanding of what it once meant. It's a ritual to them. The delivery. An insatiable addiction. And they'll be coming for you to get their next fix.
Cool. Why don't I just go ahead and grab one of these vehicles then, and I'll get this delivery over there right away. But it does not appear that I can utilize one of these clearly charged and currently unused, unoccupied, conveniently located vehicles to take this precious cargo as quickly as possible to its destination. And that, my friends, is the definition of bullshit.
Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
I've really missed this aspect of the game. All of the walking, all of the precariously balanced cargo slow walking. Really missed it. What is this structure over here? This doesn't look like a normal post box. Let's investigate. Something new, perhaps? Let's interact. Oh. That is the wrong button. No, right button, wrong location.
A highway used to run through there back in the day. The first expedition team left behind a paver, but to finish the job, you'll need more than that.
Let's go ahead and take some of our chiral crystals and upgrade this structure. Maybe we cannot use vehicles because there are no roads.
Just so you know, Sam, distro centers and the like are stocked with materials you can use to fabricate equipment. You can also take what you need to build structures. That said, there are limits to what each facility can spare. Check their terminals to see what they are.
Actually, I do believe there were some metals back by that highway construction device somewhere over here. One could say that the reason we can't use vehicles is because there's no road. That is also clear bullshit, because look what we just did with the trike across those mountains and all those goddamn rocks. So I'm calling shenanigans on that. They just want me to run more errands. Oh, let's not use our load there. Let's try this again. Wow, so that's not me. You just have to wait, stand still and wait for it to allow you to use and interact with this structure. You can't just run up to it and hit the correct key. You have to wait for permission. I think there are mules in the distance, so we might want to proceed with caution from here on out. Let's try and be really sneaky this time. And by being sneaky, of course, I mean alerting everyone in the vicinity to my presence. You know what? Let's go ahead and try one of these smoke-emitting decoy cargoes here. Maybe we can throw them off of my trail. How do I... Did I not equip it properly? Let's try that one more time. Oh. So I have to carry it in one hand and drop it. Come on. Drop it. Running away. But no, they see me, so it looks like we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm going to go ahead and grab as many metals as I can currently find and run them over, hopefully without falling, to the highway construction terminal, just so I can get a head start on construction. Is there anything over here in this post box that may be of use? Let's check it out. And no, there was absolutely nothing useful inside of the post box. This is, here we go. Maybe if I crouch, it's going to cause me and force me to walk more slowly so I don't spill my load. Where shall we head first? I think we want to head to the engineer. This is a very polished game, and I often forget to take in just how nice it is to just look around at the environment. So, note to self, don't miss an opportunity to do so.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified.
So now we are identified as Fragile Express, which is new. Let's go ahead and deliver this cargo and meet the... Oh, let's not drop it. Let's deliver this cargo and meet the engineer. Let's activate terminal.
Delivering cargo.
Thanks. Sam Bridges, I presume? I've heard of you. The man trekking across the country trying to reconnect folks. I appreciate you bringing me this. I do. Times have been tough without Fragile Express to handle deliveries. Let me just check the cargo. Huh. Wow. You took really good care of this. I'll let Bridges know how the V&V testing goes. Thanks again. I need you to understand something. It's about Fragile. You might have heard she helped terrorists, that she didn't care who got hurt. But I'm telling you, that's gotta be bullshit.
Bullshit.
Her and her people put their lives on the line to get us what we needed. She's a hero through and through. Look, I was born in this shelter. The only world I've ever known is within these walls. So when people talk about America, I can't even begin to imagine it. But if that Cupid connects me to everyone else, I won't have to. So yeah, I want to join the UCA. I want to see what I've been missing. And with that, my standalone 3D printer is capable of chiral printing. Assuming it works, the Evo Devo unit should enable me to replicate all kinds of archived objects. We can rebuild America one piece at a time. In the meantime, I can use the network to see what's going on in the cities, track mule and terrorist activity. It's like you brought me the whole wide world in that package. Thank you, Sam. Let's do business again. Oh yeah. I've got a little something I'd like you to put through its paces. An assist unit I developed myself. Works perfectly in sim trials, but I need someone to test it out on solid ground. And if it makes your job a little easier, all the better.
What is this? Hey, look, power skeleton. That looks like it's going to be handy and all kinds of fun. Let's check that out.
Sam, active skeletons attach to your legs and augment your physical capabilities. The one you've got there is a load-bearing AS, designed to reinforce your joints. Just wearing an AS will provide additional support, but you can also boost it to maximize its potential. Go ahead and take it for a spin. You won't be disappointed.
Thank you kindly. Come around again soon.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.